Hello and welcome back to Pretty Little Nails. So today we're going to be doing some dry flower encapsulation and we're doing the Polygel Lazy Girl method. So I've gone ahead and put some base coat in each of these nails ready. So I'm just going to start by picking up some different little pieces. So we've got some purples and pinks and different colours. So this nail I'm going to do a full nail of flowers for this will be the ring finger. I'm going to do a full nail of this one, so just picking up little different bits, quite fiddly. I'm just popping them in. I want some little bits in as well. So gently placing these in. If they do overlap, any that's overlapping I'll cut off once they're cured. A little bit of that. Oh, got a little bit there. So this one's just going to be a full nail with the different flowers in. Right, I'm going to start putting them in the other ones now. So these two nails are going to be like a green polygel, and these two are going to be a one called Siesta, I think it is, like a peach. So I'm not going to put any green in these two, or I might put the darker green in because that might show up. I'll turn that over, forgetting I'm working backwards. Just turn that leaf over. I'm just giving them a little press down. And this one I'm going to do at the bottom. This one I'm going to do the top or the middle of this nail, the middle and top of this nail. They're just short tips today, so I'm just wanting to put a little bit in these ones, and then once we get these in, I'll give them a quick flash cure just to make sure that they've stuck down before we put the polygel in. I think that's them done. I'll put a bit purple in that one. doesn't want to stick. It's the first time I've used dried flowers, so I'll just see how they go. Right, and I think I'll just leave it at that. Just a quick. So that's what they're looking like at the minute. I'm just going to trim that a little bit off there. Right, so I'm going to just give them a quick flash cure, just to seal them in, so we can put the polygel in. Okay, that should do. So I'm just going to add a little bit more to, actually I'm just going to leave it because I think less is more sometimes. So I'm using the only green, light green that I have is the Burano light green. So I'm just going to pop that in, just in that one there. So as I said, we are doing the Lazy Girl method, so you want to size up your tips, thin out the cuticle, and just smooth it up the nail. Might actually, no, oh well, I'll do the full nail. I was going to mix this one, but I'm just going to leave it. So just make sure you have enough product in up the side walls. Make sure that there's enough product in, but not too much so it's going to squeeze out when you apply the nail. This one is also going to be the green. I'm just going to put that on, spread it up the nail. Spreads lovely, this Burano one. It's one of the cheaper brands. Obviously you wouldn't use it on a client really. It's not a brand that would maybe be used on a client, but it's good for practicing at home, and it's a decent polygel. It stays on. I've been messing with different colours and does actually settle nice. So that's those. Oh, my tape's decided not to be very sticky. There's always one. Sometimes this is really sticky tack and other times it's not. Right, and then I'm using my Carts a siesta in the other one, so I'll just give my brush a quick wipe. I'm going to pop this in there. And again, bring that up the nail. Make sure you cover the side walls. And bring it down to the tip. Do need a little smidge more in there. Okay. smooth that out a bit. Make sure you don't have any gaps. Sorry if you can hear any shouting. It's my crazy neighbour in the street. And then, oh, I nearly did the grain. Again, oh, I haven't put enough in here, I know that. Just bring it down. Just not putting enough in today. Sometimes less is more with polygel, but you don't end up with gaps. Okay, so that's those all done. Now I am using my practice hand today, but if you were to be applying them to your nails, you would want to make sure you've done all your nail prep, clean them and your primers or whatever your routine is. So I'm just gonna show you one, popping it onto the nail, and then I'll do the rest off camera. So this is the hand. So I'm going to start off with the pinky. And I'm just going to gently place it on at the cuticle area, and then you're going to bring it down slightly. You don't want to press too hard. Now if you do get anything coming out the sides, you just go around with your brush, clean up those side walls, and then I'll flash cure them, and then I will put them in the lamp for a full 60 seconds just to make sure that they're fully cured. So I'll flash cure that one now. Okay, so I'm going to do the others off camera just so the video is not as long as usual, and then I'll bring you back. Right, so that's the nails there now. That's what they're looking like. So they've had a full cure in the lamp. So as I've said before, with the Lazy Girl method, there's very little filing. So all you want to do really is just make sure that your edges are square, or whatever shape you're doing. Just gently go up and down the side wall just in case there's any build up of product on there. It don't take much at all. And then once you've happy with your shape and your nails itself, then you're just going to buff over. Just take a buffer, just buff over and take that shine off. Because I'm going, oh, actually I've got a bit of the blue tack stuff on there as well. I'm just going to buff over them. Just get that shine off the nail. I am just going to do a matte top coat a day, rather than a shiny one. Actually I might do too shiny, too matte. So once you've done all of your prep, got the nails whichever way you want them looking. You just give them a clean up, get any dust off. Excuse me. Get any dust off them there, and then so that's what they're looking like at the moment. Like I said, I'm going to do 2 nails in matte and 2 in the other one, just to see what they're. Just give a top coat out. Right, so I'm going to do 2 with it. Glossy top coat. This is a tempered top coat. Sorry, I disappeared there. And so I'm just going to give these green ones a top coat, just to see what they're looking like. And then I'm going to do the other 2 as a matte finish, just to see which one you prefer. Just let us know in the comments which one you prefer, either the matte or the shiny finish. I'm not going to add anything else to these nails, but you could obviously do whatever you want. Put some gems on, or I quite like them the way they are. So I'm just going to do those ones in a matte finish. Got some fluff there. The only thing about using my practice hand, picks up all kinds of dust and fluff. Okay, so that's 2. The peachy ones, pinky peachy ones are in the matte, and there's 2 in the glossy top coat, tempered top coat. So I'm just going to flash cure them, then I'll bring you back to have a look at them and see which ones you like the best. Right, so I've just popped them off the practice hand and popped them onto there just so you can see. So the 2 green was the glossy, and then the 2 peachy pink were the matte. And I think they're both as equally nice. I think the glossy, the flowers do show up a little bit more. But let us know what you think. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment if you like watching my videos. And hopefully I'll see you again in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.